Guys, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live. Just figured I'd knock out a quick half-hour live. Don't really have a lot to say. Looks like it's gonna rain. Put my face on camera for the algorithm. You know, gotta come out here and do these individual lives every once in a while. Keep the YouTube AI happy. Trying to enjoy a retired life. See how it goes. Just got up a little while ago. Figured I'd knock out about a half hour. I'm going to be doing my regular live today at probably around noon for a couple hours. So like and subscribe, join in. It's always a wild time in the chat. But yeah, I'll probably switch it up too. Instead of news, maybe we'll hit some financial news with Bloomberg instead today. See how it goes. Trump supposedly is going to be holding a meeting today, or not a meeting, but a little address to the nation tonight. That should be interesting. I mean, I guess. We'll see what he has to say. It's got to be about the war, right? So, what are his options here? Does he announce tonight that, you know, we've achieved all our objectives, even though we haven't achieved any of them? Then he's packing up his toys and he's leaving? Is he going to announce that, you know, we're putting boots on the ground and extending this war? Who knows? Is he going to announce that Bibi and the Israelis are going to nuke him? Anything's possible. Anything is possible. We'll have to wait and see. Thought about doing some live commentary during the speech tonight, but I really can't stand the sound of his voice, so that's not going to happen. You know, maybe I'll do a live comment from people's posts on Blue Sky or something. You know, watch little clips, then do commentary on it. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to do that, if I'm going to do that. So my regular stream is going to run from noon to like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I don't know if I'm going to be in the mood for another one after that later on tonight. God knows what time the city is going to get in front of camera. It's always late because they're always juicing them up with amphetamines and whatever else. Keep them going. I'm wondering how many times he's going to blame Biden or, you know, somebody else for his debacle. Because you know that's coming. We should play a drinking game tonight. Every time he blames Biden or too late Jerome Powell, we all do shots. And then in the first 10 minutes of the speech will be trashed. Because the longer this speech tonight goes on, the more he's just going to lose focus. Because he's old and stupid. And so, you know, he'll just start blaming everyone all around him. And it'll go from a speech to the nation about the state of the war to some sort of weird pseudo-campaign speech thing. Where he's throwing red meat to the base for some reason. Because that's all his lizard brain can handle. So he's definitely going to go off script. What will he say? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But it should be plenty crazy. It should be plenty crazy. So what do you guys think? What do you think he's going to say tonight? You think we're just going to pull up stakes, having accomplished nothing other than getting American kids killed and wasting tens of billions of dollars bombing school children? I mean, you can't pull up stakes, right? You can't just leave. He's literally accomplished nothing. Nothing. Sorry guys, I can't read your chats. The screen is too small. Tried to get a better setup with my vlogging camera, but it wouldn't connect, it wouldn't go live with it, so I'm gonna have to look into that later. Get a better quality. He's got my tablet here, it's sitting down at an angle. Not the best view, especially when you're my age. You're this ugly. The camera pointing up is never a good thing. But I don't really have an option right now. It's like put this on a box, on a box, on a box. What I might do, because this isn't going to work. But, yeah, I don't know. What do you think Trump's going to do, guys? You think he's going to pull up stakes? I can't. I don't want to see him put boots on the ground. Because then you're guaranteed that we're there for years and years. And prices are going to remain high, and oil's going to remain high, and American kids are going to get killed. A lot of them. I don't like that. I also don't like that, I mean, I'd rather him pull up, just take his toys and go home and just end this thing so we can just get back to some sort of normal in this country. He's already fucked the economy enough. Maybe he's going to announce that we're just going in and trying to take the uranium. I don't know if that's a good idea either. He's taking a lot of risks here. He's got no easy outs. None. So we'll see what happens. Dude, don't drop your baby. Or do. I don't care. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. What are you guys up to today? Today's Wednesday, right? Today is Wednesday. Man, when you're home all every day, you lose track real quick. Real quick. And it's awesome. But, yeah. Are you guys looking forward to hearing what he has to say about anything tonight? Is he going to announce that we're disbanding NATO, or he blew up NATO, he's going to bomb it? God knows what this is going to say. Guaranteed he's going to blame Biden for something, blame Jerome Powell for something, completely unrelated to the war. He's going to go off the rails. Guaranteed. What are you going to do, you know? Like I said, guys, like and subscribe. I'm going to, lots of good content on the channel. I think it's good. I don't know. But, if you hate MAGA, if you hate Trump, you'll like the content. And I'm trying to do, since I'm retired now, I'm trying to do lives pretty much every day of the week. My wife's out working, whatever time she's out, like she's out right now. So I'm going to do my normal news commentary live at noon today, right around noon for a couple hours. I should be home by like 4:30. I usually try to do them later on in the afternoon, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, but that doesn't work tonight. So, and then tomorrow I won't be doing anything when she's off. And then I'll be doing lives again Friday at 4, and then Saturday at like 6, because I think she's third shift. Or no, she's like evening shift on Saturday, so gotta get up the watch hours, guys. Gotta try to get this thing monetized while I'm retired. Try to make a couple bucks off of this thing. I don't expect to get rich doing this, but not at this point in my life. But any extra money that this could bring in, you know, even if it's just 100, 200 bucks a month, I'll take it. You know, but we'll see. All right, I'm gonna go get a coffee, guys. All right, I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. respect. Jesus fucking son. So let's see if there's anything going on in the news on this beautiful day. Let's see. Drudge Report headlines. Oil up 60% in a month. Thanks, Trump. Iran threatens American companies. Yeah, do you guys see that? Threaten everybody in the region. Google, Apple, IBM, Dell, whoever's in that region. They're just threatening everybody. They're telling everybody get out. Hackers go to war. That's nothing new. UAE to join the fight. Uh-oh. United Arab Emirates. They're going to put boots on the ground. They're going to help invade Tehran. Ground invasion for Easter. Who knows? Strippers are claiming that Marines are showing up in the strip clubs and blowing through all their money because they've been told they're getting ready to deploy. UAE is preparing to help U.S. allies open the Strait of Hormuz by force. The nation had already conducted an internal assessment of its capabilities to help secure the strait, including its ability to clear mines. Okay. Good luck with that. Tiger Woods. What a fucking mess that guy is. Says he's going to seek treatment. Okay. Addicted to pills. We're deploying a third aircraft carrier to the region. I don't know how that translates into we're winding down. Tariffs driving Americans into bankruptcy. Yep. Yeah, Trump had already fucked the economy good with his tariffs before the war. Now he's double fucked it. Unreal. So Russia is currently helping Iran kill American soldiers. And in response to that, Trump is lifting sanctions on Russia and threatening to pull out of NATO, which are the top two items on Putin's wish list. Make that make sense. And Trump's plan for Cuba was to starve them out, right? Cut off their oil, create a humanitarian crisis, and then sweep in. Hopefully the regime collapses and whatnot. And we can go in there and Jared and Don can get some cheap real estate. And then Putin's like, nah, you're not doing that. We're going to send oil down there to help those people out, turn the lights back on. And Trump's like, yeah, okay. And what the fuck? What the fuck did you go through all the trouble of capturing Maduro, pulling him out of power, getting Venezuela to stop the flow of oil to Cuba, to starve these people out? And then you turn around and your buddy Vlad's like, yeah, we're going to send oil to them anyway. I dare you to stop me. And Trump, as usual, tacos, has no balls. And lets Vlad do whatever Vlad wants. Tell me again how Trump's not compromised? Really? Really? Come on. Wow, that sun is fucking bright. Feels nice though. Jesus. Thank God. Spring has sprung, man. Fuck winter. Fuck winter. Oh, feels good. Feels good. The only problem is I'm blind now. I can't see anything. Can't see my phone. Can't see the screen. Oh well. About another 15 minutes on here and I'll be done.
What you doing, Bella? You getting some sun? You getting some sun? Don't blame you. Coming out to see the birdies? Hello.
I'll put you on camera. There you go. Say hello, Bella. Say hello. There you go. Cats are a pain in the ass. I mean, they're easy to take care of, you know, give a place to shit, place to eat. They don't bother you typically. Unless they're needy. One of them's needy. If I get reincarnated, I want to come back as a well taken care of house cat. They got the life. They got the life. What's everybody up to? You guys at work? That sucks. With any luck, I don't have to go back into the workforce. So we shall see. Come here.
Look at the dog. Hello. Hello, doggy.
My neighbor's got a nice dog.
Cute doggy. Bella, come here. Look at the doggy. Come here. See the doggy? Got a doggy over there. Check out the dog over there. It's the dog.
Cats are stupid. Oh, now the doggy went back inside. Where'd you go? You're a dummy. Fuck. Yeah, so let me know in the chat, guys. What do you think Trump's gonna do? What do you think he's gonna say tonight? Any thoughts on it? I mean, he's in a pretty precarious situation. So we're gonna see. I don't know. I mean, he's insane, so any option is on the table, including probably nukes. That would be absolutely catastrophic for the world economy, so I can't imagine he's doing that. He does take a lot of marching orders from his billionaire buddies, guys that are heavily invested in the stock market. He's completely fucking the economy, so people have to be calling him left and right, telling him, hey man, figure this shit out. Get this over with because you're fucking everybody. More comfy on the carpet. What do we got? Jesus Christ. Trump has arrived at the Supreme Court to stick his nose where it doesn't belong once again. Once again. To listen to arguments about his executive order to ban birthright citizenship. Birthright citizenship is in the Constitution, and there ain't nothing he can do about it. An executive order isn't going to stop it. Like his bullshit executive order yesterday about mail-in ballots and elections and shit. Meaningless. All going to go away. All going to be dismissed by the courts. Executive orders are not law. Are not law. Hang on a second. Trump's argument yesterday was that the birthright citizenship had to do with slaves and slaves only, and it doesn't matter. I remember back in the 90s when I was a Republican, early 90s, I would listen to Limbaugh every day. I had a job that provided me the opportunity to listen to Rush Limbaugh's show on the radio every day for 3 hours. Every day. And when Clinton was president, Democrats were the ones that always tried to treat the Constitution as a living, breathing document that needed to be updated as time went on, to come in line with our society, right? As we grow and we become more civilized. And Republicans like Limbaugh and hardcore Republicans like Gingrich at the time and the rest of the Republicans were 100% against it. Just railed against the idea of the Constitution being a living document that needed to be updated and upgraded. It's the words of the founding fathers, and this is how we should live, and these are the rules we should follow at all times. And now, here we are in 2026, and the Republican Party has completely switched on that. Or at least Trump has completely switched on that. And now it's like, well, it's basically a living, breathing document, and this birthright citizenship crap was about slaves, and it needs to be updated, it's being abused, like the way he abused 12-year-old girls back in the day, So his argument doesn't hold any water. It's in the Constitution. Birthright citizenship is going to stay exactly the way it is. I don't see even his Supreme Court going against him on that. And in terms of his election bullshit, he doesn't get to determine through executive order how states run their elections. Several states do mail-in balloting only, including Utah, a Republican state. They've been doing it that way for years and have had no problems with it. So, he's just trying to suppress the vote because he knows he can't get the SAVE Act through. What are you going to do? And Republicans aren't going to nuke the filibuster because they know at some point Democrats someday will be in control of the Senate. And they'll nuke the filibuster. They'll make Puerto Rico the 51st state. And they'll expand the Supreme Court and load it with all sorts of liberal justices. And Thune and Republicans don't want that. Well, this is Trump's attempt at an end around to try to federalize national elections. It's not going to work. Once again, the Constitution. States control the elections and how they're done. They want to do all mail-in ballots, they can do it. They want to do some, they can do it. They want to have early voting, they can do it. Trump doesn't get to decree like a king through executive order how things get done. That's not the way America works. Trump absolutely hates that. And I love how MAGA's always like, we haven't had a king since 1776. Really? Look at what Trump does with these executive orders. Trying to change the fundamental way that things operate. Morning. Through executive fiat. That's how he's trying to do it, right? Like a king would do. It's not hard to see. It's there. He's going to fail epically because that's what he does. He fails epically at pretty much everything he does because he's a failure. He's failed up his entire life. We'll see what happens, but that executive order isn't going to go anywhere. Birthright citizenship isn't going to go anywhere. But the fact that he's sticking his nose in it, the king has shown up at the Supreme Court to try to intimidate justices. That's all this is about. It's bullshit. Bullshit. Presidents don't do this. Presidents stay above the fray and out of the way. We have three specific branches of government that are all co-equal branches. And one should not try to interfere and intimidate the other. I can't read those. How long have we been going here? A little over 30 minutes. Hello all. I have a poor people mentality. Okay. I don't know how that works. Sure. A lot of ignorant rednecks in the comments. Hello all. Hello Slovakia. Damn. Love from Alabama. Hello, Puerto Rico. All right, guys, I'm getting off now. I got a couple things to do before I go live later. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out the regular live feed. Like I said, I'm doing them like 5-6 days a week. We have a lot of fun in the chats. We watch some news and we comment on it. We just go at each other. It's fun. All right, I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.